everyone, this is Redman Barry, and today we're going to do a couple of very basic reviews and prep for the floorboard problem. Now last night I removed the last pieces of patchwork. Yes, pain in the somewhere, and this is all that scrap metal we removed. Woo! It can be really frustrating when you're marking metal for where you're cutting and you got nothing decent.
Oh yeah.
This Masonry crayon, we have soapstone.
Hey! Tu faz-me estou de mim, né, boy?
And a regular old paint marker Sharpie type thing. So let's get to it. So the first is going to be this crayon thing, and what I want to do is I'm going to mark it in a couple of areas where I know I won't be cutting and won't be confusing. So let's try here. On painted metal, it's white. It's pretty good. On black, it feels like rhino liner or something. It doesn't really leave a good mark. And on rusted, it's very poor. So there's that. Now let's try the soapstone. It's a Lincoln Electric with the dispenser. Okay. Alright, you push it up, tighten it down, and let's mark. Obviously on white, very poor. On black, definitely leaves a more visible line, and on rusty, that's not that bad at all actually. Tic-tac-toe. Now, one of the benefits this has, other than it won't, it's easy to use, just put it back in your pocket and it won't mark or anything, is that when you weld, this stuff doesn't become a contaminant. So I guess it's formulated to bubble up and whatnot. Alright, now we got the Sharpie Pro. It's a, I think it's just a paint stick. Now they say it marks on dark surfaces, which is kind of a duh. Alright. You have to shake it maybe? Keep cap and not in use. What the hell? So on white, ooh, that's pretty nice. Ooh, this is not a paint stick. I have no idea what the hell this is, but it's funky. Not sure if you can see it. It looks like lipstick now. What the hell? White lipstick. Okay. So that's the Sharpie up here. That was the soap, and that's the regular crayon. It's not bad. Honestly, I think you're better off using just a regular old paint stick, the kind for touch-up paint. But of these, it seems like a combination of Sharpie and pretty much anything that's red or any other color that obviously is not going to stand out. On a red card, it won't work. Yeah, you can actually see some of the markings I left there. So there's that. Now, you have probably noticed there's a funky thing going on in... What the hell am I pointing at? Now you've probably noticed that I got this lamp here. This is again a simple trick. It's one of my existing garage lights, and basically I moved it from hanging up above the car to inside the car, and it is well, it's good. A blind bastard like me, it does the job. I'm not a welder. Don't claim to be one, but I'm going to be learning. and figuring it out. Now the first thing I noticed is that there's a couple things, like I need to cut out a lot of metal, and there's areas where you don't want to really just indiscriminately take an angle grinder, a jigsaw, or anything. You just start cutting. You've got emergency brake cables, fuel lines, and all that. So I'm going to be using tin snips. And because I don't want to use my good ones that are in my box, I bought a sacrificial pair that, if it survives, great. If not, oh well. Until then, I want to jack up the car so I have a better access and visibility of what the hell I'm be cutting underneath, which will also apply to what I'll be welding. So there is that. Ow, freaking hair. Oh boy, this is going to be hard to record while doing this shit. That's an interesting angle. Oh my god, my camera lens can go right through. Alright, so while my Canon experiments with what it's like to be an FBI floor camera, let's look at what we got going on here. I hope you can see this. Now, one of the biggest problems with floorboards is structural integrity. Now, since this car has a frame right here, I'm not sure if you can see that, but all this is frame. Alright. Well, I said fuck off to the creeper because hair got tangled in the damn wheels. Anyways, trying to do this so you can see. Now, we got freaking zip ties here. Okay, zip ties, regular old zip ties. Trying to remove them. Oh, for the love of God, really? Zip tie on top of a zip tie. Alright, where the hell am I going here? What am I pointing at? Alright, not sure if you can see this. Alright. I've said this before, crappy repairs know no bounds. Freaking A, I can't focus on anything. Okay. So that's the sill. Right here. Right here. That's the sill, basically the part that's under the door. I know it's a funky angle. And this here is a piece of floorboard that's all rusted out. Now obviously I want to cut as close to that sill as possible. But as you can see, I got brake lines here. Right here, that's a brake line. And right here is the fuel line. Now, if you can notice, there's a lip right here. Okay, that lip is part of the body and maybe part of the floorboards. We will see when I cut, because that may be an excellent point to anchor things down with the clamps and weld, right? So what I'm going to try to do is protect these, shield these so I don't remove them, all right? I want to cut this, I want to weld this without dropping the fuel tank, without dropping that. Hey, at least that's my plan. I have no clue if we're going to change it or not. Obviously, you guys, if you've been watching and following, you know that we were gonna rivet, and I said, no, this is too nasty of a job for simply riveting. And I'm looking at it, looks like the freaking night sky with all these holes they drilled, with all those crappy panels. God, I hate those people that sold this car to me. I hate them with a passion. Anyways, so while we're underneath here, I want to show a quick tip. Is just make sure that the cup of the jack is firmly on the differential when you're going to lift. And again, with the just the stands, make sure that the cups are firmly on either side, you know, of the frame, so there's no chance of it slipping down. All right, now excuse me while I freaking crawl. Extricate my freaking... Oh, God, it would be so nice to be able to use that freaking creeper, but I just lost a freaking pound of hair.
Faz-me estou de mim, né?
In the meantime, I have to comb my hair and see what the... Oh my god, I lost like a foot of hair on this side. Anyways, so this is Inmateman Barry, and I hope you have a great ride. Anyways, so... Help! I'm falling and I can't get up. Why am I looking there? The camera's over there, buddy. Eh.